Hey, family. Yes, look, I know I'm going live. I know you guys are shocked, but I got tired. I was like, it's no way I can put a video. It's going to take 3, 4 hours because y'all know I like to add clips. So I said, let me go ahead and go live. So you guys can ask questions. You can ask questions. Um, because I get look, when y'all call me and we sit down and have consultations, nobody's using those free doctors. I talk about those free doctors all the time. I talk about those free doctors all the time. And we guys wait till we get dog sick. I mean, about to go to the hospital. Then you be like, man, you're right. I ain't been drinking water. I'm letting all this stress and aggravation get me. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. We let all this stress and aggravation and we not woo-sawing, we not stopping and saying, look, I don't need this stress right now. Y'all need to back away from the TV. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for some of the messages to come in the chat. Y'all hit me up in the chat. Hit me up in the chat. I'm gonna answer your questions. So this is your time for my subscribers. Yeah, I know I normally post at 10, but I said let me just go on here and come on here and be early. And yes, I want to brag. My daughter had the baby. So she's here. Her name is Rain. I'm not going to really put any pictures up, but if you go to my Facebook, Herbalist Viola, you'll see her picture. You'll see her picture. I told my daughter to tag me in there so you guys can see her picture. So if you can, just go on here and check out her picture. But I just came on here to, just to speak to you guys. I'm not gonna talk about the current events because you already know. You already know. Y'all watching that TV. Stay away from that TV. It's giving you stress and aggravation. Um, yeah, I'm still waiting. Just waiting for you guys to come on. If you want to ask a question, ask a question. I know I got an email this morning. I don't know if she want me to say her name, but it starts with the R. And she wants to talk about, bacterial vaginosis. Listen, I'm going to refer you to one of my dearest friends, one of my sisters, beloved, Luna. So if you go to Moonflower Herbal Wellness, she got it on lock, all about that yoni. And she's a doula. So I just want to put that out there. I know she's going to probably kill me, but I just want you to know dealing with BV is nothing to play with. And it's really, it's all about what we eat. I keep saying that all the time. It's all about what we eating, but we have to realize how close our vajayjay is, close to our rectum. Now you already know if you have that interaction, hence you can actually get yeast infections, bacterial vaginosis. And then it's, we got to make sure that we don't put anything in there. Our hormones got to be balanced. There's so many other things that you need to do. And then, I'm going to talk about them free doctors. How much water you getting? Are you exercising? I'm going to ask those questions. Are you meditating? Are you letting stress? Because we already know stress is linked to those fibroids. They're linked to the fibroids. So just want to put that out there. And Miss R, I will be sending you an email and I will give you, Herbalist Luna, which is Moonflower Herbal Wellness. I will give you her information so you can speak to her directly because, we got to spread the love. We got to spread the love. We got to make sure that, I'm letting other herbalists that, deal in that area that can help you more than I can. Because, I'm all about you pooping. I'm all about your gut because that's where them diseases starts. That's where those diseases starts. I'm still looking in the chat. Waiting for someone to say something. I'm going to say hello, fam. See, I know I normally don't go live. And nobody wants to talk about those free doctors. But them free doctors will save your life. How we go outside as little kids, we out there running around. Look, we running, breathing, sweating, which we need to do. And, we get these jobs. We sitting in these jobs. We don't even go out in the sun. We don't. And that's what we need. That's what we need. We need to get out there in the sun and handle our business. and handle our business. We don't do that. We don't do that at all. I know. I know. So I'm here for you. I see there's 5 people on. If y'all can, you know, look, hit a message, put a message in the chat. Put a message in the chat. No, no, I don't go live. I'm being bold today. I'm going live. And I said, let me speak to y'all. Let me just speak to y'all. Cause you know, like I said, stay from that TV, you're gonna stay stressed out. You're gonna stay stressed, you know. That's what people like to tell me. Why is my hair falling out? Why I'm not doing this? Are you doing the free doctors? I know people are like, what the hell are those free doctors? You keep talking about free doctors. So you tell them if I go down to that free clinic, no, this is not about the free clinic. This is not about the free clinic. It's not. It's not. It's really not. We have to look at the true. You know how they say go back to talk to Big Mama, and Big Mama, we want you to go out there and run around and play and have less stress, because you know you be thinking back in the days they just had a radio and you just use your imagination, which we don't do. We don't use our imagination. Hey Reese, hey sweetie, how you doing? Y'all can ask questions. You know, if you want, you can. Well, yeah, if you email me at support@verywisealternatives.com, I can, you know, answer your private question if you have a private question you don't want to put in that chat. So I will do that for you. I will do that for you. So, but yeah, I said I got time to do a video because I don't want to put it late. So I said, let me go live. Let me go live and I'll answer your questions. Don't look. I keep telling you not to suffer in silence. I say that all the time because we have a lot of people suffering in silence, and we don't need to suffer in silence. We don't. We don't. I don't care how embarrassing the question is. Get it answered. And no, and hence what I'm talking about, a free doctor. So you don't have to go to the hospital, go to the, you know, use your card. And like a lot of people don't even have medical insurance. So you have this platform to ask a question. Look, no, this is for entertainment purposes only. Y'all know how to read between the lines. Let me slow it down. This is inflammation. And look, inflammation. This is that's why I don't do live. That's why I don't do live. But if y'all see me on my podcast, I be cutting up. But I was like, look, this is going to be the podcast and me going live and knocking out this video at the same time. But look, this is information purposes only. So I want to make sure that, yes, grounding do help. But, you know, I just want you to know, y'all don't have to suffer in silence. You don't have to suffer in silence. A lot of people having issues and they're too afraid to talk about it. The doctor keeps, you know, you go to the doctor and you spend all your money, you get all these lab works and all these tests, and they be like, we can't find anything wrong with you. You know, because sometimes some people, this is some, and this is rare. Some people end up where it's opposite, like your stomach hurting, and then as you have a back problem, or your back hurting because you got to poop. You know, it's like crazy things. Your toe may hurt and it be something going on with your head. I don't know. But it's just like a lot of that stuff happens. But I said, let me come on here and go live. But I do want to still brag. I don't know if you heard me. I am a grandma, and my granddaughter was born last Tuesday. Well, let me look at the calendar. She was born on 2222. Yes, she was born on the 22nd. Look, I can't look at the calendar. You know, I got the calendar right here, and it's like I don't want to flip the pages. I'm not being lazy, but let me see if there's any questions. But yeah, she was born in 2222. So I am a grandma. Her name is Rain. If you want to see a picture, go on, you know, Herbalist Viola, go on my Facebook. I told her to tag me in there. And look, I may put in the chat, you know, because a lot of people are sending money on my Cash App. And y'all know I'm a business owner. That's a business. I ain't trying to pay taxes on that money. So if you want to gift her, I'll put it in the chat room. But let me answer these questions. Yes, I also learned about grounding. Yes, April, and I love it too. Look, we have so much stress. We don't understand. We don't really take care of our spiritual and our emotional health. We don't. That was the main reason why I was talking about the grounding. I got my grounding mat right over here. And that mat, I don't know if I say you can have it on your hands. You could put the mat like right now while I'm sitting here talking to you guys. You know, and women, y'all need to be doing your Kegels. That's another free doctor doing them Kegels. But anyway, with the grounding mat, you can actually have it right there on your hands and ground. It's so many things. But like I said, when you go out in that sun, get your feet in that soil. You ever feel when you was a kid and you buried yourself in the sand? That's grounding. I know everybody got a different way of doing it. I know it's a certain way of doing it, but look, all that helps. And we need that. We need to go back acting like a kid and get our juices, get in there and get our juices flowing and be creative and be more proactive. And then be like, dang, forget about all this stuff we learn and unlearn. That's another free doctor. Unlearning all this crap that y'all really learned in school that didn't really help us. But I tell you, one subject I kind of ignored was history, because it ain't repeating itself. Look, history is repeating itself. History is repeating itself, and you be like, man, let me go back in history and check this out. Look, I need to grab a tissue. I had took too much cayenne pepper. Mama D cayenne pepper. Let me grab something. And I said I wasn't going to stand up. But anyway, I am live, and let me answer these questions. But grounding, yes, grounding is free. Ground is free. See, look, I'm live, and y'all get to see me clown and act up. But yes, everybody should do grounding. You should even teach your kids to ground. Teach them to ground, teach them to meditate, because we have these anger issues. And look, if mother and the father got anger issues, because I'll play. But I learned the woosah, and I learned to use them free doctors. And look, hence is free. That's why I keep talking about, look, I ain't cheap anything. I be spending money on stuff and wasting money. But if I can teach you stuff for free, so you won't get sick. And grounding is the main, look, grounding, going in there. And like I was showing you how I jump on my bean bag, if you can, if your mama, if you grown and you got a strong frame, go in there and jump on your mattress. If you can't get you a trampoline, go in there and jump on a mattress. Or let your kids go. They have places to where it's nothing but trampolines, and they go in there and jump all day, even though we can't afford a trampoline in our backyard. A lot of us can't get the trampoline. But, if you go to neighbor's house, same thing with the pool. It's so many things that's free that we don't even use. And let me make sure. So Reese says apothecary for personal hygiene for females. Yeah, okay. Look, so I always look. Look. I'm sorry. So for apothecary for personal hygiene items, when you say for females, you're talking about for that area, or you're talking about like the breast area? We'll be more specific, Reese. I don't know if you sent me a email, but the only reason why I stopped, because I want to make sure that I'm understanding what you're saying, because there's so many different herbs that you can use, just like the yoni steam. I don't know if you listened to my podcast, but the yoni steam was showing how they had all these different herbal products they put in there, So, and they put it in a package. Yes, live herbally is saying, right, grounding copper. Yes, I have a piece of copper that I sometimes hold. I know sometimes you have it in a bracelet. But far as personal hygiene items, far as I have a JJ, that steam is perfect. The steam is perfect, but you shouldn't be putting anything in there. And that's what we have a problem with. And I'm not, look, y'all get what I'm saying? We live on YouTube, so I can't say the stuff that you put in there, but y'all know that married people, they do at night or whenever. But hence, we're not supposed to be putting things inside there, especially like tampons and all these other items. I don't all know what I can say on this too, but y'all get what I'm saying. Look, I'm a wink, but we shouldn't be putting stuff in there. Like to answer the question for the young lady that had BV, they have these suppositories and this boric acid, not the boric acid that we use for detergent and all that stuff, but they have boric acid that you put in there. And we have to look at how much water we drink and exercise, as far as like when I was talking about that transfer, because some people actually wipe from back to front, which is horrible for us. You have to wipe from front to back. It's a lot of people. I can't say a lot, but it's a few people that don't understand that, and just think when you're a child, that's why we have to speak to our girls, get them quick, and that's why we show them how to do it. We got to show them how to do it. And so I'm not going to go into exactly herbs that you can use, but you have oregano. They use that in the yoni. They have basil. They use that in the yoni steam. They use all that stuff in the yoni steam. They put this concoction. They got colander. They use that, and it helps. We're talking about making sure that it works with your, microbial, bacterial, and we have to realize that a lot of people want to shave. So you already know why the hair is there. Not gonna get too much into it, but the hair is there for a reason. The hair is there for a reason. So for hence the ones that have to shave it and wants to have it naked, yeah. So I'm gonna leave it there. It's best to leave hair there, and I'll and I'll just keep it there. And then we wear tight pants. I know we be looking all cute in our tight pants. It needs air. It needs air. You know what I'm saying? It needs air. It really does. And then when we go take our baths, we can't be putting all that soap in there. No, it's okay to put like, they have a rule of thumb where you can put like a cup. Some say 2 cups of apple cider vinegar or just regular vinegar in a tub of water. I said a tub. I ain't say, and we talking about a tub full to where when you get in there, the water is above your chest. And that's when you're in there soaking. So you got to be in there soaking to be putting all that stuff in there. You could put you could put some essential oils in there. It's good to put essential oils in there, but make sure you just putting like 1 or 2 drops. And I know that's really not my area. That's why I'm telling you to go to Moonflower Herbal Wellness, Herbalist Luna. She's always on Instagram Live. She's always up there. So she's telling you about drinking water. Look, man, I done drunk all my water. Hold on. She's always showing y'all water. I was going to show you water, but I drank all my water. I should have filled it up. But anyway, she's teaching you to drink water. I'm always teaching you to drink water. And I know drinking water ain't free. It ain't free. It ain't free now. But y'all can't be drinking that tap water. Don't be drinking that tap water. And look, don't think if you boil it, you still ain't getting stuff out. You're actually making it worse. You're actually making it worse. I know you don't want to hear that, but you're actually making it worse for that fluoride and all the other crap that's in there. I ain't gonna go there because we are talking about the free doctor's call. I can go there, especially in different zip codes. Different zip codes have different water. So I believe it there. But it's true. What else? That area, yes. I know. I had to make sure. Because sometimes a lot of women, when we wear bras, we get chapped or chafed, and it end up becoming like it end up coming infected. And y'all know that's nothing but yeast, right? You'd be like, dang, I got yeast. Yeah, it's yeast. It's yeast up under there. Yeah, just yeast. So you need a cleanse. You need a candida cleanse. And we're supposed to be doing that once a year. So I'm going to just say it over and over again. We're supposed to be doing that once a year. If you're a vegan, vegetarian, that could do it twice a year. But if you're a meat eater, and I mean meat eater, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snack, y'all know what I'm talking about. You go get your, like I used to do when I was in the military, I would go get me that. Oh my gosh, I think it's the steak and they have with the bagel with the cheese. Who all had that? I know I'm cutting up. I used to get that, and then for lunch, whatever they had in the chow hall, whatever they had. So they had ham hocks, if they had fried chicken, I would get that. And then a snack, you go get a sandwich, you go to Subways and split half with somebody. That's already 3 meals. And then dinner, you already know our main meal. Yeah, our main thing on our plate is the meat. And who eat the vegetables? Back then, you'd be like, I ain't eating the peas. I'll tear salad up though. I love salad, but I'd be like, dang, was I messing my body up? I'd be one to cuss, but was I messing my body up with all that meat? So if you're a meat eater like that, 4 times a year, look, 4 times a year, because we're not even cleaning our vegetables right. We got them parasites and everything else in our bodies. Look, everything else in our bodies, because I don't know. I don't know. That food suspect. We got to read them labels. The first one is just altered. That 4 is altered. The 8 is genetically modified. Number 9 is where you need to be. Number 9. And look, that information is free. Is it part of the free doctors? It is, because look, I'm going to throw everything in there to try to talk about those free doctors. But I know I'm supposed to be saying, hey, CB, how you doing? But only reason why I said let me go ahead and do this, because a lot of people are not using those free doctors. We're letting these decisions that we get forced to make. And that stress aside is already splitting up families. And sometimes we need to take back. That's the main reason why I said we need to have them family meetings. We definitely need to have them family meetings so we can speak to our village, because somebody's in there already with some dope ideas, things that you don't even think about. Because somebody always bringing up something, especially when you had Big Mom and Granddaddy, and they be like, well, when I was a boy or when I was a girl, and they tell you the secrets, you be like, dang, why you been holding that secret? You be like, what? Hence, free doctors. And I know it's going to be nasty what I'm about to say, but remember when you used to have a cut, and I don't know if you had a grandma who did the spit in that spit cup, and you have that cup that she go and take out of her mouth and put it on there, it'd be the best healing. You'd be like, Grandma, no. But it worked. Especially when she give you that castor oil and turpentine, or just the castor oil by itself. Everybody like turpentine, it kills, it's paint thinner. Yeah, but we're not telling you to drink it like that. I'm telling you just like a teaspoon and a tablespoon, because you got to mix. You can't take the turpentine by itself. You cannot. And I would get up and get it, but I should, I got my I don't want to get up. But anyway, but you need to take its gum spirit turpentine. I think I put it on my I think it's on my page, but I did a video about it, showing you exactly which ones to get, and you mix it. You can't take the turpentine by itself. Yes, back in the day, because that turpentine and how people make it, because people make stuff and they may add some stuff you may be allergic to, and they may add something that's poisonous to you. But anyway, they'll take turpentine, put it on cuts and sores and stuff. I'd rather put cayenne pepper on there. But this is why you do that. But Reese, I'm gonna get back to you. I'm gonna give you some herbs. I'm gonna give you a list of herbs if you want to go ahead and put it down. So we're looking at our our the JJ. It's like you a Visa. If you could send me an email, I'll send you a list, because some of these words I can't pronounce. But if we look at what happens there, what happens there, we're talking about the blood, so you want to make sure your blood is not toxic, because a lot of blood's toxic. So you got Mick Thistle, you need definitely dandelion, because that area we do, urine, and you need to definitely be drinking some mushroom teas like Lion's Mane, reishi. We got red clover, that is the bomb diggity for that area. We have to look at the overall health of that area, and I know some people like, I just gotta wear panties at night. I gotta wear underwear. I gotta wear underwear. So make sure it's a fresh pair. You know, if you got to wear underwear when you go to bed, ladies, just put on a fresh pair and make sure they're breathable. Not the ones with the synthetic. It has to be 100% cotton because it has to breathe. That's why it's best not to put anything, not to put any on, not to put any on. No, you shouldn't put any on. So you should go to bed, you know, as you was born. That's how you should go to bed, because our body actually regulates, and our body heals itself already. We don't need to add nothing. But if you eating toxic and nasty and poisonous, and we're taking all this violent foods, I gotta add some crazy crap in there. But if we are eating wrong, and hence, our parents did the best they can, so we got to forgive our parents. You grew up and you changed. Like, I don't want to eat meat and stuff like that. So, especially when it, caused a lot of pain and havoc in your life. So, if you did switch over from, what your parents, if they ate meat, or still eating meat, and you change your life and you don't eat meat, so you got to forgive them. They did the best they can, and they loved you. You here, we here. Still in this fleshly body that has free will. Free will is what kind of hurt us, and that ego. So free will is good, but it's that ego. Y'all know y'all ego, that flesh be like, be smelling some pizza, and you be smelling some barbecue chicken, especially ribs with the extra barbecue sauce, and they put that glaze in honey. Y'all know honey's meat, right? But that's a whole other subject. But you know how that smell, you be like, oh, I gotta have it. And then you go back in there. So that's the main reason why we have to check ourselves. And let's go back to the health down there. Okay, so the health down there, you still have to make sure that you're cleaning from the inside out and the outside in. That's why I was saying those are suppositories that you have to insert it. And please, if you get those suppositories, make sure the applicator is a different applicator. Make sure it's a new applicator, because you can get the packs where it gives you like 15 to 30 applicators. And they do have ones on, I would say go on Amazon. And I'm not promoting Amazon. I rather promote, my girl, Moonflower Herbal Wellness. I'd rather promote her. So you can go in there. She'll tell you exactly what to get. She'll tell you exactly, because she's the goddess for the health of the vajayjay. she's the one. So, when I have issues, she already know. I already gave her a consultation. I cashed out for $35. I was like, look, sis, I'm gonna bless you, but I need to get some information. I need to get some information. So that's what I did. Hence, that's what I did. That's what I did. So, yes, let's see, Reese. True, you can teach what you don't know. Right, you can't. I read it wrong, but yeah, you can't. You can't teach what you don't know. This is why I said, y'all, we want to talk about the gut all day and all night. That's my area. But y'all like, I don't want to talk about pooping, because I know I have 12 people on here. So for the 12 people on here, yes, I want you to put one yes for you. Put the number one, or put yes or no. Who really looks at their poop when they go to the bathroom? Who? I do. I look. That poop tells you everything. It tells you everything. It tells you if you need some fiber. It tells you if you need water. The color tell you if something's going on. Especially if you got black stool. Especially if you look and you miss that it's bloody. You be like, what the hell? I'm telling you. And look, see, I'm still waiting. I'm going to put yes. I look at my poop. So you put yes that you look at yours. If you don't, I know a lot of people say, I ain't answering that question. Why not? What you scared of? Don't be scared. Look, don't be scared. If you want to email me, support@verywisealternatives.com. Some people are ashamed. But it's nothing about being ashamed. It's nothing about being ashamed if you don't look at your poop, but you need to. You need to. A lot of people, you'll hear stories. If you hear stories of people with cancer, and they be like, especially colon cancer, they be like, I never looked at my poop. I didn't realize it was bloody until they wipe, and they're like, what? you know. So it's good to look at it. Mine feel like stuff is about to fall out. CB, what you talking about? Is you talking about the JJ or you gotta poop? Because if it comes out, you want it to come out. Let me tell you the way you know that you're pooping right. If it's just a long sausage and it comes out like it got slippery stuff on there, like it got a coating on there, and you wipe once, that's when you're pooping correctly. If you got to keep wiping, there's an issue, or if you wipe and nothing's there, you good, because yeah, yes, that's how I find out for years. Yeah, yeah, it's no joke. It's no joke. It's your gut is vital. That's where you get your nutrients. That's where you get, everything. Especially when we eating all this sugar. Especially when we eating all this sugar. I wonder what kind of sugar y'all eat. I know a lot of people don't want to talk to me. Y'all need to stop being scared. Y'all need to stop being scared. I need to stop suffering in silence because we don't use these free doctors. Like I said, I speak to people like water. I hate the taste of water. And I'm like, all these different, I keep pulling from my water. All these different ways I was telling you to drink water. I tell you all different ways. I even showed a whole video. It was like 6 or 7. If you go back and look at my videos, it's about 9 videos that you can talking about water and what you can put in your water to spice it up and make you drink more. Because when you get up in the morning, you drink coffee, that's the worst thing you do. Same thing as getting up in the morning. First thing you do is drink a herbal tea. It depends on how you made that herbal tea. If it's less herbal and more, if you just like put a little bit of ginger in, and that's good. We're talking about when you first wake up. We're not talking about the second thing. The second thing you should have is a herbal tea. But I need you to drink that water with a little kick in there, preferably living water. But a lot of people don't know what living water is. That was the original spring water that we're supposed to be drinking. You heard me say original. I said original because a lot of people put the spring water, and that's my opinion. It's my opinion. But if you go out there and do those pH tests and the tests that you can test what's in your water, and you be like, Viola, water nasty, yes. And now well water is getting contaminated, but that's the best water you can drink. The absolute best water you can drink. Spring water, well water, and then my favorite is reverse osmosis, but I would tell you to drink distilled water before reverse osmosis. So I just want to make sure I put that out there because it's no joke. It's no joke. So CB, you saying you're my V? You can email me, and at the end of this video I will put Herbalist Luna link down in the bottom to tell you. So make sure you go to Moonflower Herbal Wellness. She'll tell you exactly what to do. And I'm gonna talk about the free doctors. So when the last time you did your Kegels? When I said it earlier. I know you wasn't on here earlier, but I was like, a free doctor is those Kegels. That's you exercising your vajayjay. Look, a lot of women had a hysterectomy, and sometimes them doctors don't be telling you which kind you got. Like, I'm a TMI. They told me, so put my business out here. Horribly, I'm about to say this, but anyway, they told me that I had a partial hysterectomy. Yeah, partial. Yeah, that was a lie. I don't even have a cervix, so, and I've been going to get a pap and didn't need to take a pap, but that's beside the point. Know what's going on with your body. Know what the situation is. It sounds like you have a collapsed, something's collapsing in there. So we need to, that's why when I was speaking about the other video, I tell you, we need to strengthen our core. We need to strengthen our core. We don't. This is 4 days a week, 3 days a week. It's another free doctor. A lot of us, like I said, you forget what you did when you was a kid. We just be forgetting. We don't want to get out in the sun. We don't want to meditate. We don't want to just have fun. We don't want to just get up and dance. We wait till we time to go to a party or invited to a party or a birthday or whatever. What about the people who are workaholic that don't even go out? You know, especially if you don't celebrate any of these holidays. What are you doing? I dance just about every day. That's a form of exercise. That's a form of exercise. We ain't here acting silly. Just be cutting up. And I'm like, I gotta keep it tight, keep it right. Because you know, you get up in age. Just because you get up in age, that don't mean you just forget about stuff. I'm not saying you to forget about stuff, but we tend to eat more and more sugar and don't even realize it. We do. We do. We do that all the time. Like, think about if you go to your grandparents' house right now. For those who have their grandparents that's alive right now, what you think they have so much of? They'd be like, go get the cookies, the pies, the cakes. You'd be like, grandma, granddaddy, that's a lot of sugar. You'd be like, what is all this sugar? I know something is, it's not like it was a lapse, but you'd be like, why you got all this sugar? They got the candy dishes, and the candy dishes, I know it's just it's my cup. But anyway, you see all these cute candy dishes with all this candy, M&Ms and Skittles and all this other stuff. Like, grandma, that's a lot of candy. I remember my mom, her favorite was Mr. Goodbar. You just like for her birthday, we little. Her birthday, we used to wrap a Mr. Goodbar. I put like 4 in there. Back then, them things was four for $1 or like 10 cents. Y'all remember that? Look, I'm 54, so back then I remember potato chips was 10 cents, and the bag was full. Not like the crap they have. That look, the same bag of potato chips I used to get for 10 cents. You guys get it, but we be paying $3.99. I'm telling you, you see when you get the bag of potato chips, it be that much in the bag this big, but it be that much. That's what I used to get for a dime, and the bag be full, and I mean full. You bust it open, sometimes the chips fall out. Who in the chat remember that? I know I'm saying my age, but I don't care. Y'all know that be happening. But like I said, our parents, our grandparents, they eating all that sugar, and then we wondering why, those things come up with our brain, like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and all them other issues, all that tends in the gut, tends with that sugar. That's why we be messing up our pancreas and we messing up our liver. Don't do it. Just like I did a video and I did a whole podcast on your triglycerides. That's what's, I see, almost, well, that's what be fucking us up. I'm going to go ahead and say it be kicking out behind them triglycerides. So you got to understand, when you put sugar, that fake sugar, the only organ that can handle that sugar is your liver. The only one. And then it kicks it right back out. So it brings it in. It tries to pull out all the nutrients it can, because it filters, right? It's going in your blood, and your blood is filtering and gets clogged in there. So you be like, what? Just telling you, comes right back out, and then y'all go take these blood tests, and the blood doctor go, your cholesterol's high. Your cholesterol's high, and yeah. So that's what you got to go. That's what you got to take care of, those triglycerides. So, like milk thistle and burdock root, especially get some burdock root tea. Get some burdock root tea. Like I said, when you get up in the morning, yawn, go to the bathroom, get your water, get your 4 to 8 ounces. Sometimes some people need 12. Shoot. Some people need more than that, but I wouldn't do that when you first wake up. Maybe 12 ounces is fine. Some people just need 4 just to wake up, but you're waking your body up. You're waking up, and you're putting water where it needs to be. That's why I always say put some cayenne pepper. You can put a little bit of apple cider vinegar, ginger. You just squeeze in a little splash, especially lemon or lime. Key lime is the best. Splash that in your water, and it's like the absolute best. But I can answer questions. You don't have to be shy. Splenda coffee. I need substitute. No, I wouldn't even use agave. Reese, I'm sorry. I would use date sugar. I know, like eat no dates. Yeah. Get your blender. Get your blender. Blend up them dates. If you be like, I ain't eating that. It's better for you. It's better for you. Yeah, I keep going and get them. Y'all know how y'all go in the restaurant. We packing that sugar and put ain't trying to stop no corporation for getting any money, but that's the sugar that your liver be like, what the hell is this? Your body be like, oh, you starting with that BS again. You know, yeah, I remember on Martin, what's the Bad Boys? He said, now that's that bullshit right there. That's that bullshit right there. So yeah, that video, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to take it down. I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to cuss. I guess I need to put something explicit language, but that's that bullshit right there, y'all. Yeah, this is Purple Sage Healthy Living. She's putting her tea line out, you know. She's the one that y'all go with, that silent killer, that high blood pressure. Y'all better stop playing. A lot of us got high blood pressure, don't even know it. Don't even know it. If you suffer from a lot of headaches, I'm going to say it again. If you have headaches, you don't know why. It's the main reason I'm telling you all the time to clean your blood. Clean your blood, clean your blood. It's our life. Y'all know we can't live without blood, right? We can. If you can't live without blood and it's dirty, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. So any other questions? I'm older and we got more for yes. CB, you're yes, we there. Remember when you used to get some cookies and you get like a bag of cookies and it'd be like a couple of pennies. It'd be like 3 pennies. They'd be like 10 cookies for a penny. You get so much. Yeah. Yeah. Back then, that's when the money was backed by gold. Look, if you guys want to get the real juice and understand money, and I mean really understand money, I'm going to shout out this book. It's called The Creature from Jekyll Island. Whew. I was too cheap to buy it, but I got it on Audible. Yeah, I didn't read it, but it's reading. Somebody's reading it to me. Y'all know it's good to have somebody read to you when you always reading. Because look, I be reading all the time. If I show you all these books be so thick. Like right now, I'm devouring this book right now. I'm devouring this book, and this is an outstanding book because a lot of us need some antibiotics. Why you think I keep telling about that fire cider? I'm telling y'all guys about that fire cider for a reason. I did that video for a reason. Because sometimes we have some kind of infections and stuff that we like, but where the hell this come from? I feel the same way. You be like, what? I be like, why am I feeling, what I got, low grade fever? What's the fever from? What, you know, it can be something you ate, something that just didn't agree with you. You ain't taking care of them parasites. You ain't killing them parasites. I already told you, when you're apothecary, besides getting oregano, getting milk thistle, burdock root, a garlic tea, especially turmeric, besides getting that, you definitely need to get some black walnut hull. I even showed you by putting it inside some cucumber and cucumber. It's pineapple. Look, I'm seeing it, but it ain't coming out. I keep telling you, that was a free herbal cleanse right there. The black walnut hull for them parasites. But when I say free doctors, so let's bring it back to the free doctors. Do you know the sun kill parasites as well? But it's how long you out there. Y'all see my complexion. I need 90 minutes. I keep saying, and it's like a repeat. So it's like I'm throwing all my other videos into this one live. I need it. You need it. You need the sun. You definitely need the sun. I need to check the time. Okay, so I know. Okay, so I'm just checking the time because I know I started at 9:30, and I think the thing says under hour. I don't know. This is the second time going live, so it's like bold. I'm doing this live thing. The first time I was scared as I don't know what, but live is different because like you make mistakes and you say some things. You could throw some clips in there. Right now, I can't throw no clip arts in there so you can read. Because the reason why I have you guys watch the video and want you to view it, because Some people learn different. Some people, like, I'll speak too fast and they'll be like, okay, I missed it. And here, you can't really put words in, but there you get all the information. You get extra when you look at the clip art, the post, because it hits other areas. Just like if I say, if you're having gut issues and I forget one of the areas, like I forget to say diarrhea. If you constantly have diarrhea, if you constantly constipated, it's just other little things like, oh yeah, I do have that issue, so you can relate to it. And then some people just need to read it for themselves to get it. Some people need to hear it. Other people need to see it. They need visual. So you have any other questions? You have that book? Good. DK, that book is going to blow your mind. Don't get mad. Just breathe. Every time you hear, let me tell you, you read that book, breathe. I'm telling you, breathe, because you'll be like, what the hell? Just like I was looking at Castle's War. Castle's War made me riled up, so I'll be doing more lives now because Castle's War just showed me some stuff that I'm like, okay, this makes just crap, but that's why I'm just bringing it back to the free doctors, because a lot of us are getting dog sick and get so sick that we end up in the hospital, end up going to the doctor, and because we don't know what's wrong, and all you needed was a fast. And a lot of you are not walking. When I mean walking, I'm not saying your normal daily activities when you going to work, coming back, cooking and taking care of the kids or take care of the family, or if you're single, but the extra things, going out playing basketball, those are things, going out running, hiking, that's what you need. Hence, you're out there in the sun, you're out there getting fresh air. Free doctors, those are the free doctors I'm talking about. Free doctors. Sometimes that sun can kill that parasite before you go and get the cleanse, but some of us got some extra parasites in there that the sun didn't get, or you missed some days, or you know how China put that sun up there, Y'all know that fake sun. We don't need the fake. We need the real. We need the real one. And I want to throw this in there. I know this is a whole other subject, but y'all need to go on Black Magic 363, Black Magic with a K. I had to think. And going in he just posted this video. It was live streamed last night. It said 9 hours ago. I be in here checking my live stream, and I support my other people and support my brothers. Like support Herbalist Luna, support Mama D, Purple Sage Healthy Living. Of course, I got to shout out my who helped me, for you guys to find me and push me out here and jump about my brother Herbalist Kareem. Love you, bruh. Love you. But we have to, I done train of thought done gone, because how you talk about, because I hope he's not watching, because I just made myself. Anyway, let me get back, because I just went a whole other way and I had a train of thought, but it's gone. That's what I do on my podcast, y'all. That's why I don't go live. But anyway, yeah. I'm sorry. Train of thought just left. That's why I don't go live. Anyway, date sugar is great. Yes. Date sugar is great. It'll come back. You guys. It'll come back. But far as these free doctors that we don't use, we do not. Walking. That's what it was. See, it came back. Walking. We need to walk an hour. So after you do all your activities outside, go for a brisk walk, go outside. You be like, it's cold. I know, Pam. I know it's cold. Sis. But you still need to go out there and walk. I don't even care if you walked 20 minutes, in the evening, 30 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes midday. You got your hour walk. And all I'm saying is a brisk walk, because during that brisk walk, you get to think, you get to meditate. You actually taking energy out too. All that negative energy, all that cortisone level goes down. We want the endorphins. We want, serotonin. We want some good stuff going through our veins. Because a lot of us walking out here and we stress, and that cortisol level be having us all sick, depressed, ready to look. If anybody on this thing wants to commit suicide, please, I'm going to pull up this number. Y'all need to definitely call, because a lot of people out here, and I keep saying a lot, but it's a lot of people with with issues, and we didn't make sure we address that issues. I got to use the other phone. We got to make sure we address these issues, because it's very, very important that you get help. You get help, and I'm always want to send you to the right people. So, and I know that the free doctors, because y'all call, these are part of the free doctor list too. If you think about it, it's free because you can go in there and speak to them and chat with them. I don't know if somebody want to put it in there. Hotline. I'm pulling it up. Suicide hotline is 800. So it's 800-273-8255. I just want to make sure I put that out there, because we all go through issues. Back in the day, I had thoughts of it. I had thoughts of it, because some things stress you out so bad that you have thoughts of it, and you need to go ahead and get that help you need. And it ain't a shame. That's a free doctor. It's you speaking to them, they'll bring you down. So that first phone call, but whatever you do after that, maybe you can get some free help, some free mental help, because a lot of people out here are mentally, because we have to realize that our pineal gland is calcified. We need to uncalcify it. We do. We need to. Meditation, walking, just doing these free doctors and free activities. Have you really, it's less for you to get sick if you think about it. If you really think about it, it's less for you to get sick. And I know thank you. Thank you for putting that. Yes, show. Thank you for putting that. Need that. I appreciate Yoleti, I appreciate 13. I really appreciate that. But a lot of us, we're chemically unbalanced. When you're chemically unbalanced, and like I tell about your microbiome, sometimes your microbiome not right, our bodies don't produce stuff right. So we have issues with our our hormones and our hormones levels. It's like men be like women when you have menopause and all this, how we act all moody. Man, that's a whole other video, but y'all know what I'm saying. We feel like because we just want peace. We just want quiet. Wants to lay in the bed, get up under that covers, and just let everything go. Y'all know what I mean. Just imagine that times 10, especially the ones, a lot of people with PTSD. Understand PTSD. Some people have it severe, and some people have it mild. Okay, so going through this thing, not gonna say it because I want the video to stay. I'm going through this thing. Guess what happens? I know I'm running my mind. Guess what happened? You got a form of PTSD. Because remember, it's post-traumatic. Remember, something happened, and you have an effects after. Like, you can live your whole life. You can see somebody murdered, you can see somebody murder, cancel. You can see that happen, and then you can go through life, nothing happens. One thing can trigger that thing, or that that action, and you could just shut down. I mean, shut down to where you don't talk. You can just shut. Anything can happen. I'm just putting that out there. You could just shut down. Just like I can say a little thing about me. When I was active duty, I volunteered to do casualty assistance officer, to where you go and you notify. It was during the crap. Y'all know what happened 2014. Let's just put it back. Y'all know what's going on 2014. I volunteered. I was retiring, and it didn't make any sense to me in the unit, so I just volunteered to do that for 6 months. So doing that for 6 months, it triggered a lot of things, and since that triggered a lot of things, and my brother lost his family. He lost his wife and his 2 kids, my sister-in-law and my niece and nephew. So that brought up that, and hence that's what triggered me with PTSD that came out after, because I'm like, and I'm telling you, just like a blink, and I'm like, wow. So I went to see somebody got help. Don't be ashamed. These are things that happen to you. These are things you go through, and we have to use those free doctors. If you do something like this, it's called and look, we just talking this. I'm not saying curing. Yeah, I know curing is a trigger word, and look, don't ask me that word, because if you're trying to make me lose everything, that's what happens, because I don't cure anything. Y'all go to the doctors, they cure. I'm about healing. about getting to them organs and healing. But anyway, we have to realize, what, you know, we have to use this thing called I can't really think of what it's called, but we have to change the narrative. Like, hence, you saw something happen, change the narrative. It's something in the form of collateral beauty. If you go back and really look at that movie, and you see all the stuff that detrimental in that movie, but you got to look at the beautiful things out of it. No, it's not that, but we're talking about changing your mind to ease some of the PTSD, to ease some of the trauma, to ease some of the things that we go through. We are fleshly, we are human, we have this emotional, it's best to stick with the facts. So if you stick with the facts and look, like if you're having dreams, I do it. I said, oh, that didn't happen, and switch it up. Switch it up. I used to dream how my sister-in-law sat up in the coffin, and then instead of her being in a coffin, I just said that she's in her bed. You change your mind, so you change the narrative. Instead of you saying that traumatic event, look at them getting hit with flowers. So instead of getting shot with a gun or hit or blood coming out, say they fell down in some water or fell on a beanbag and flowers came up. So that's how you change your narrative, and this will help. No, I'm not saying this, saying that this is it's healing. It's healing. It's you changing your narrative and making your life better. You know what I'm saying? Just, it's just that energy. It's, I'm always sending you guys positive. I'm always sending you good frequency, good vibes, good love. But it's like, we got to change the narrative. We have to change things if you want to get better. And those things help. Those things really help. Put that book in your descriptions. I will. Do you teach herbal classes? I have an apothecary. I've been working on my apothecary course for the longest. But if you go on my website, did I take it? I think I took it out. I was showing you all the herbs that you need to get. Yes, I am going to do one. Because I'm in the middle of setting up a charity. I want to do a charity. I actually want to do all the proceeds that I get from the business and get from my courses. I want to send that to charity. So I'm in the process of changing that. So I want to put out more courses, because we got to help people. There's a lot of things going on in this world. We need to help. But yes. Actually, if you actually, I gotta stop saying that. But it's 2 times I actually put out. I keep saying that word, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna mentally put that in a note. I do have classes that I'll say in a Zoom. I'll put it in the end, because I'm just trying to see if people watch the video to the end. So at the end or midway in my videos, I am not gonna lie, I will put, hey, if you want, I'll have a live video so you can spend maybe 2 hours with me. And I did it twice. And I will say, all you gotta do is email me your name and send me your email, and I'll send you the link. I did that. So I'm always down to give a herbal class. I'm always down. It depends on what you want. And CB, if you have to look, it's like what herb, because little things we teach and show, that's like a secret herbal class, unless you're asking about how we put things together, how much I put inside of my and my cleanses. That's my secrets. So you ask about my intellectual properties, that's expensive. I can't do that for free. I can show you little things like taking a teaspoon, a tablespoon of some black walnut hull, but how I make my products, that's my secrets. And those, that's going to be pricey. I can teach you how to put something you want together. So if you want, like, let's say if you had an issue with, I'm not even going to say which disease. If you had an issue with your tongue or your heart or your kidneys or whatever, your liver, if you have issues with especially your gut. See, and I'm always talking about the colon. So if you really want to help that colon, I will show you a whole lot of different things. I won't show you my recipe, but we can do your own recipe. How about that? So I can do that. And I could do a Zoom just with you. How about that? But I will put the book in the description here. It says, Tretch was banned. You got to go. Oh, okay. Natural antibiotic. I talked about sinus infections. I talked about that. Why I be thinking I've been talking about that fire cider? If you go back and look at my video when I talk about garlic, coconut, I'm not coconut, my mind, coconut. Viola, say what you want to say. When I talk about the cold pack, where you saw the orange, the lemon, the stick of cinnamon, and you saw the piece of the ginger, that's the cold pack. You talking about sinus right there. And we have to realize between sinuses and allergies, like the special seasons and allergies, parasites, these allergic reactions. Like, I used to be so, I would know if a cat, I exaggerate, I said a mile. I could say when a cat's like in my vicinity, because all of a sudden my nose is running, eyes itchy, throat, and I'd be like, what the hell, a cat? Same thing with grass. That's why I go out there in the grass. I make sure I meditate. Grass, some trees used to kick my butt. Parasites. You have parasites. We got to get them parasites. Got them parasites. But that cold pack, go back on my video and I put cold pack. People thought I was actually teaching you how to make a cold pack to keep your food warm. No. I'm talking about the cold pack of your body. Instead of you going to get that synthetic, like, okay, so when your body is like right now, my nose is running. I drank cayenne pepper this morning in my water. That's what I had. I had cayenne pepper in water. So you know what it's going to do, right? Just think about what it do. If you put peppermint essential oil, just one drop, if you put whatever in there, whatever mucus and stuff that's in your body that needs to come out, it's coming out. So my nose is running. So don't think because my nose running, I'm going to run and go get a cold pack, going to give me some Sudafed and Tylenol and Nope. I'm just going to let it come out like it's supposed to. Keep getting me some lime and put in my water, some vinegar, whatever, to get all that stuff out. But if you notice that your mucus coming out, if it start getting cloudy and if it turns yellow and it gets to green, you have an infection. Long as it's clear, you good. You want all it clear. And look, don't swallow that. Get your tissue, blow it out. And I mean blow it out. Or if it comes up in the phlegm, spit it out. And look at the color. Look at the color, because like I said, gradually throughout the day, if it changes colors, you have an infection. Shoot. If you do got the oregano X or some oregano, pop that up in there. You got some turmeric, ginger shots. Y'all be sleeping. Y'all go back and watch some videos. Be the secrets right there. But I teach you different concoctions. I'm put like that. Teach you different concoctions that I put together that helps you. Same thing when I was talking about the go bag and all the military stuff. I be telling you that stuff for a reason. Hence the videos be for a reason. Okay. Let me go back. But that helps. Or yes. Trench, was that what you asking me about doing some sinus infections? Because I have a couple of videos about sinus infections. So if you look at where it says answer the subscribers questions, like Tuesdays, I used to answer subscriber questions. Sometimes I would answer like 3 or 4 questions, and I started like separating them. Well, not separating that video, but sometimes the answers are in there, and I started to go back and redo the title, because a lot of stuff was hidden. It's like when people have swollen ankles, people like, why is my swollen ankles? Why I got cellulite? Why I have this? And I would touch on those different areas. But y'all understand, my area is the gut. But if you do have seasonal allergies, you got parasites. And like I said, when we have all this mucus and this stuff coming, like if you have acne, let me tell you, So if you have all this acne on your face, something going on with your gut. 9 times out of 10, it'd be your gut. You'd be like, you got a lot of poop in there. Because remember, when that poop sits in there, it fermentates, it get nasty, and your parasites is loving it. Your bad gut bacteria is loving it. I'm just trying to tell you. So when your bad bacteria, them bad outweigh the good, that's a disaster. And your body's reabsorbing it. As your body reabsorbing it, you be wondering what's coming out. Because remember, they tell you not to pop it. Don't pop it. You got to let it naturally ooze out unless you go see them doctors, the dermatologists. But water, apple cider vinegar, you got some. I always tell you to get lemon water or lime. I would do lime before lemon, but if you got lemon, drink it. Drink it. And don't sleep on pineapple water. You don't be afraid to juice some cucumbers, celery. We talking about putting some natural juice. Coconut water is by far is the purest water that I like, because if you think about the beauty of it, it's taking the seawater. I know I was supposed to talk about Black Magic 363. I apologize. I see I be that but I'll get back to that one in a minute, because it's something I learned about. Then I want y'all to go see. That's why I don't do live. But anyway, the beauty of, you see all the coconut trees along the beach, and you look at the beautifulness of this is just Mother Nature at its best. We're looking at the earth taking the seawater and bringing it up, and it's feeding off. You're like, how is these trees living in this sand? The ocean is feeding it. It's deep down in the soil, and it's getting the ocean water, and you got coconut. Got the coconut water. So good. Coconut is so good. But what I was talking about, Black Magic 363, see, it comes back. So I don't do live. But anyway, Black Magic 363, go look at him. He telling you about how, as I said, this is stuff we need to unlearn. He gonna tell you how we've been reading the map is upside down. After I get off this live, I'm gonna go check that out, because I said I know it's some BS. How the different states, it was bigger and they made Africa little. Got to read between them lines. Y'all gotta know. And y'all be listening to my video, we gotta be reading to the line. I want you to be proactive. I want you not to be reactive. I want you to be proactive, because they be pulling the okie doke. So we need to stop being bamboozled, fooled, and all this other stuff. So I just want you, that's all I wanted to say about Black Magic 360. He has powerhouse people on there. So, my brother's doing some things. He's doing some things. But yes. Let's see. Thank you. I appreciate that, CB. Love you too. Let's see. Hey, Mike. It's my boy Jinx. How you doing? But anybody got a question? I appreciate it. I can't take the taste. Okay. But see, for those who can't take coconut, you do not have to drink look, for those who don't like the taste of coconut, what I'm speaking of, if you take the coconut water, right? So if you just put it in here, mix it with the right fruit that you can mix it with, so you can have the less taste. But that's the best water. I'm telling you, it's like watermelon, hence watermelon. We're talking about taking living water, because a lot of us are drinking dead water. A lot of us are incorporating in our body dead water. Why are we sick? I mean, sick as a dog. People like, I got pick some kind of infection. Just like when I'm talking about how your mucus change, because our immune system is low. We don't stress, ate something sugary. And hence, like I said, them fries got sugar and salt. Hence, that's the blitz effect in your mind. They be putting salt and sugar, the ones that your body just don't like. Your body be like, what the hell? Your body be like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you giving me this? Your body be screaming like, can I get some water? Can I get the live water that damn Viola been talking about for the longest? I'm trying to tell you, like, she said to drink that water, and we in a hospital for something that's minor. Just like when you run the fever, you run the fever. Yeah, I teach you how to make the apples, the fire cider. And because me, I can't say that it says it cures, or not cures. I crossed that word, didn't mean to say that, but yeah, see, that's why I don't do live, but it says it does any infection. I gotta put the word, so healing. So we're talking about healing our body. We're talking about, getting our immune system strong. Getting our immune system strong. Just like the young lady was talking about something like it's falling out. Yes. You need to do some Kegels. And I want to ask you, did you have a hysterectomy? Because some people have a collapsed floor, and it's how we use the bathroom. And ladies, if you want to do Kegels correctly, next time you go to the bathroom to do number one, if you can hold it, that's a Kegel. That's a Kegel. But don't do that while you go into the bathroom. I'm just trying to show you how to do a Kegel. That's a Kegel. That's what you need to do. And we need to do this like 3 or 4 times, like you do exercise. And look, right now I could be doing Kegels. Y'all don't even know it. But I'm just showing you hints how you need to do Kegels. Kegels shouldn't be stopped in your day. Sit down like you got to do meditation. No. Kegels are simply me talking to you right now. I could be doing Kegels. You could be doing Kegels while you're saying, listen to me. While you walking? While you walking a dog? While you cooking dinner? While you brushing your teeth? You could be doing that. We could be doing that. Hence, while I'm sitting here talking to you, I could be doing exercises to where strengthen your core is simply sitting down and you putting your hand here and pulling down. Tell me you don't feel this tightening. I'm telling you, we got to stop saying, oh, we got too much work. Oh, we got this. While you brushing your teeth, you could be doing lunges. While you cooking dinner, you could be doing lunges. While you doing something, you could be sitting here like right now. We all be sitting here going here. This helps your lymphatic system. I'm telling you, I was learning something when I was showing you how to do the frog, that pose, doing some kind of, all that is real easy for you to do. While you at work, you can get down the floor. I remember when I first joined the army and I was like, man, I don't know how to do a push-up. Who you think know how to do a push-up? And then you had to do it in two minutes? Man, if you keep doing something, it ain't about practice make perfect. Practice just make you stronger and know how to do it better. That's you just getting better. So you doing push-ups, everybody can do it. You can do it on the wall. Now I ain't gonna get up. You could do it on the wall, but do some push-ups to strengthen you. So if you got that prolapse, like I said, speak to Herbalist Luna. It's Moonflower Herbal Wellness. I'll definitely put it down in the description. She'll tell you why it's collapsing. She is a certified doula. She's a certified doula. She helps mainly, her specialty is getting you pregnant. That's her specialty. So I'm just telling you. So you got a collapse for JJ. You have an issue with the JJ. Whew, I know. Do you some Kegels? Definitely yoni steam. So I want to do this. I'm going to say this, which I shouldn't be saying this, but let me tell you, when you do the yoni steam, some people are going to have just some, not everybody, but I don't know all who. I'll go back and listen to the live chat. I apologize. But how many people in the audience actually did a yoni steam? Can I get one for yes? Because y'all didn't answer me the other time. Y'all didn't want to say who looks at their poop. Don't be ashamed to look at your poop. It'll save your life. I'm trying to tell you. It'll save your life. But how many men, don't think you don't get no yoni steam. I know you're like, I don't have a yoni. But you do have testicles. I'll put that word. Not saying you just don't know how it's going to help you, because we think that women doing a yoni steam is still taking care of the anus issue, the other better word, for your behind. I gotta be careful my words, my terms. But all right, so y'all slow. So anyway, since you didn't want to tell me what happened to you doing your yoni steam, it relaxes you down there. So we have women who have issues with going to the bathroom. Now, I can admit this, and it's so embarrassing. I had an issue to where it relaxed me so much that I couldn't control, number one. I could, from far as urination, I actually, urinated on myself, and it was kind of bad. I was like, what the hell? I said, what? I went to do my kegels. I said, let me get my kegels on. So and what? I'm healing it. And guess what? No issue. Kegels. Kegels. So I don't know who want to admit that, but I don't know what admit that, but guess what? I did the kegels and I said, oh, yoni thing is working. Yoni thing got it going on, because what it does. A lot of women have issues. Like I said, nothing should go in there unless you're married. So, I'm going to get back to there. And you and your spouse doing it too, but nothing else should be going in there. I know that with BV or yeast infections, this is already already showed how you take a piece of garlic. But listen, when you take that garlic, you must put a carrier oil, like coconut oil. If you don't like coconut, you can use other oils. So when you get olive oil, make sure it's the good olive oil. Make sure it's from another country. I know I said that, but make sure it's organic, cold pressed olive oil. But anyway, make sure that you coat it. Now take a new thread, make sure the needle's clean, and make sure the thread's clean, because you're putting it inside of the vajayjay and you're trying to heal the vajayjay. And you do this at night, women. Hence, make sure that string is long enough so you can pull it out. You don't want to get lost in there. You don't want to get lost, because y'all know ginger burn like no one business. It burns. I just want to say that it burns, and you got to be careful. But that's another remedy. That's an herbal remedy. That, look, I think it was CB. You wanted to know that? What is a yoni? What? Damn it! Aren't we been talking about the vajayjay? That's the yoni. That's the yoni. I can't show pictures. But that's the women. That's the woman's down there. That's her area. That's the yoni. That's where what I was speaking about. Moonflower. Y'all know what moonflower mean. So if you know what moonflower, come on, ladies. I'm giving y'all terms. Yoni, moonflower. That's that area. Oh, that's the area. That is the area. Whew. That gives life. That where the life comes out, because that's your vajayjay. We're talking about the yoni. We're talking about the vajayjay. Okay. Yoni steamer is for the vagina. See, I didn't want. Yes, it tightens, cleans, steams that private area. It's amazing. Yes, Gina. Tell them. She said, but I know. I was trying to clean it up, because you try to clean it up, because so y'all know I grew up in the Bronx, so I'm always saying the letter P-E-E. I'm always saying that, or they'll say P-I-S-S-E-D. Who want to say piss? That's like so improper. So you got to clean it up. Urination, pooping. I try to keep them words, but we're talking about the vajayjay. So the yoni is the vajayjay. Yes, Mike. Watermelon, coconut mix. Yes, perfect. See, my brother, he's an herbalist. Y'all need to follow him. He's one of the herbalists that I love. I've been telling him to let's do a collab. We need to. He could send me his video and I shout him out. I know I put you on Front Street, Mike. I apologize. Don't. You can text me later. But you'll see some of my fellow herbalists in the audience, and they'll send you some information. Yep. So y'all go in there. Y'all look, Gina, she's another herbalist. I appreciate y'all support. I really do. The first to go on live, I feel comfortable. And if I would have did a video, the video wouldn't have been posted to 2:00. And I know that not that I just want to keep reiterating. I am a grandma. My daughter had the baby this February 22nd, 2022. I know I'm saying this month, and it's already March. I see how time flies. But anyway, just want to put that out there. Yes, exercise, arm stuff. But what I was saying for your lymphatic system and your breast area, yes. Because you know we put deodorant, we're clogging those lymph nodes. Yeah, I know you got lymph nodes, you got lymph nodes down here. That's why in the other video I was telling you how to kick your leg up. When you kick this, I know it's my arm. It's like a chicken wing. But anyway, you get on all fours and you put your leg up and you put the other leg up. Y'all can do this anytime, like sitting here doing these exercises. They even talk about how you take and put pressure, or another in your lymphatic system. Thanks for herbalist Kim. Kim was saying how you just mash down or push down or sweep down, and what you're doing, you're sending everything to your heart. When you That's the stroke. You don't stroke up, you stroke down. This is helping your lymphatic system. If you ever, like some people that have issues with their ears and they hear it ringing or whatever, and sometimes it's clogged to feel like water, you just sit here and go here. You actually, other stuff, I could be charging, but I'm clowning. But people do charge, and you do get this stuff free on YouTube University. That's all this is. It's all this is. If you want to learn more things with, herbal remedies and clearing up your stuff. But I'm also be talking about these free doctors that y'all definitely not using. Y'all not using. Because when you end up in the hospital, this is another one. When you end up in the hospital and the doctor is putting you on a fast, free doctor, when the doctor puts you in that hospital and you just do fluids for 3 days, sometimes like 24 hours, 12 hours, whatever, but that's a fast. And fasting is free. Fasting is free. Free. Another one of the free doctors, because we in there, we don't raise the bill. Now we got a doctor bill. And don't let them put the other thing on there. That's like $30,000 extra. And you got this high ass bill creating a debt. And I'm teaching you how to save money without creating a bill. So that's why I'm saying, hey, why are we letting things just go? All these free doctors are not going outside in the sun. If you go outside in the sun, you done knocked out 6 doctors right there. 6 free doctors. We're talking about the fresh air. We're talking about walking. We're talking about breathing. We're talking about relieving stress, getting that cortisone. Free doctor. We're talking about we seeing beauty. We are actually seeing beauty, especially if you look up in the sky. Stop looking down. Stop looking down unless you're looking at the trees. Unless you look at them trees. I want you to look at the sky, how beautiful sky is. You getting that sun. You getting that vitamin D. You getting it all. Just going outside. Just hence, you call me or we get on the Zoom and I'm like, so are you walking? No, Viola, I'm not walking. I'm like, so, yeah, why you not walking? That's all I want to know is why you're not walking. So, and look, I'm not saying or making anybody embarrassed or whatever, but I do need to make sure that when you call me or get on, we need to get down to the meats and potatoes, because hence when you don't do the free doctors and we on the call and you pay for like 20 or 30 minutes and all we talking about is the free docs, and I'm like, the video, I'll and I'm like, I don't want you wasting your money or have to pay extra or do something, I got schedule on a schedule. I'm not saying I won't schedule. I don't mind. We could talk all day. You can pay $20, $30. But I'm just saying the free doctors, I don't want to be discussing the free doctors. I want, if something's going on with that liver and it's clogged or them labs are wrong and you're like, I ain't getting the vitamin D. And I'm like, looking at the paper and I'm like, are you in the sun? They'd be like, nah, I just can't get out. Okay, so you have lunch. We got 24 hours in a day. Hence, I need you to get some sleep. 6 continuous hours getting to sleep. I know I'm going over. Okay, but I'll just keep talking. I'm just going to keep talking. If y'all don't mind, I'll get you the questions. But free doctor. We're talking about the sun. We're talking about getting out there, laughing. All that's free, joking, laughing. Y'all know that you can be so mad. I mean, do this for me. If you be so mad and you be like, oh, it make me sick. If you hold a smile for 30 seconds, it's 10 seconds, it could be 10 to 30 seconds. You'll feel better. You actually laugh at yourself. You actually laugh like, dang, this shit worked. It worked. It worked. Why? I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. Especially watching TV. Y'all keep watching that news. You should laugh like, ha, 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 when you watch the news. Like, ha, ha, that's what's going on over there. Ha, ha, ha. Not making a clown of it. But what you're doing is you're changing narrative. You're changing the narrative to your body saying, this stuff stressed me out, but I'm going to make a joke of it so I don't increase the cortisol and making you sick, especially because most of our immune system is low, because we're not taking our vitamins and minerals. We're not getting herbals. We're not doing what we need to do, because, like I said, this free will, this flush, this craving of sugar and salt, we be like, oh, y'all may think I want a Snicker bar. you know, you don't think I may want some Oreo cookies, especially them lemon. And they came out with strawberry. I know. Get your mind right. Go get them cucumbers, right? Or some beets. You'd be like, what the hell is she talking about? Yes, I had made a post on my Facebook a while ago that I brought salad cookies and they were cucumbers with little those toothpicks in it. I'm clowning. I found it on Facebook and I said, let me throw that up there. But that's what you need to. Let me finish reading. Okay. Yes. Gina, I have, yes, Mediterranean olive oil. But yeah, there's a whole, if you actually look, and I don't recommend Googling because sometimes that stuff be whitewashed. They change some of the ingredients. But there's a lot of herbalists. If you really want some of the herbalists that puts these things together, put the packs together for you to do your own yoni steam, shoot me an email. Support at Very Wise Alternatives email. And if you go back to, I was talking about my daughter's stepmom, Equasia's stepmom, her dad got remarried and her mom, she does the yoni steam. But if you go with herbalist Luna with moonflower, y'all come on, y'all know what moonflower is. Moonflower herbal wellness, she'll help you as well. She'll put something together and send it to you. We got to support our family. Oh, thank you. I actually, I'm dreading my hair, so my hair is dreads. I don't like braids, right? She hooked me up. Tiana hooked me up. If y'all want to, she's here in Baltimore. She's reasonable, but yeah, I wanted to go pure natural, so I did something new. But thank you, Gerard. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm so happy, Rain. If y'all go to my, I didn't want to show any pictures here because I don't want, too much on YouTube. But if you go to my, my Facebook, you'll see my grandbaby. I'm actually going to see her on Monday, so I'll be down for a little bit I must hang out with her for a couple of days because I got some business in Virginia to handle. So I'll be there. But thank you. I appreciate it. And look, if I know a lot of people was asking me, she does have a registry and a Cash App. Don't Cash App, please. I will put a Cash App down at the end if y'all want to send us some love. I will put that at the end just so you know. But Miss Tucker says everybody in the chat. Oh. Miss Riri. Hey, Riri 665. Yes. I did it. I said the first time was like I just said, let me try this. And it's hard. It's hard going live only because sometimes you can't say certain words. So when you're new at a certain thing and you saying these trigger words, you can get in trouble. I ain't got time to be getting in trouble. That's just me. So, and y'all seeing me, I clown. I clown a lot. And if you ever hear me on my podcast and all the bloops and blunders there, well, yeah, that's why I don't like going live. Sometimes I be in the middle of a conversation. I just go left. Like, why do I do that? And I got to stay focused, especially when you speak about your mentor. Like when I just said about Herbalist Kareem, my mind just really off because, that's somebody I look up to. He's my mentor. You know what I'm saying? I love him like, he's my brother. But it's more of you're looking up to your teachers and you want your teacher. Like it's like, I know, like me being in the military, you think about like your general seeing you, you're like, oh, so sometimes, that'll psych your mind. I had to bring myself back, ease myself down. And I saw here on live, same thing like I'm telling you guys who suffer from anxiety and all this. And like, ones with PTSD. Like I said, we all got PTSD with this crap going on, wearing that damn mask, looking around like this. Isn't it funny how you out somewhere and somebody's talking to you, you be like, what you said? Because you can't see their mouth. You be like, I can't hear you. You be like, listen with your ears. But I'm clowning. But back to these free doctors. I'm telling you, back to these free doctors. Y'all got a question, put in the chat. I need a good meal prep and juices. I put it to get off chicken. All right, Tara, I will look. Herbalist Luna, Moonflower, if you go on Instagram and put in Herbalist Luna, I'm not sure if it's Moonflower Herbal Wellness. She has like a 30-day, she did a 63-day of nothing but sitting there talking about a whole bunch of tinctures, not tinctures, but she put a whole bunch of concoctions together and she showed you just a cleansing and just with water and what she put in her water. She actually shows you some meals. She show you all that. But I will try, like I was gonna be doing a map reading class, and I'm like, I don't have like all of the things to do a map reading class. So I'm saying here, I'm working that out. I'm working that out because a lot of us need to learn how to read a map. And these are survival tips. These are survival tips because, I could talk survival all day and all night. I can do it all day and all night. But hence, I want to talk about the free doctors because a lot of people are sick because they're not using the free doctors. It's like, I can't say guarantee, but 99.9%, because you got that always zero because somebody was going to try to say, yeah, you lying. But if you use these free doctors, and because you're building your immune system. We're talking about getting our immune system right. You use these free doctors every day. I'm not saying you have to do exercise, physical exercise. We're talking about strengthening. But if you do those free doctors, my meditation, all these free doctors, and I'll try to list all of them down in the description below after this live, you'll be less sick. I can't say it, that you'll be less sick. You'll be like, oh man, I'm feeling good. Me switching raw and me switching to herbs, me doing this whole change. I can be around cats with no issues. None. I used to be around cats to where they would put me on quarters in the military, same thing like putting you in bed rest. My sinuses would be so on fire. I'll have a fever. My throat feel like it's not closing, but can't close. A couple of times, like me going to get the allergy shots, my throat closed. And I had to poke my own self with that damn acupene, whatever it's called. But it wasn't enough because of the issues I was having. When I went to the hospital, they gave me another one. Then I felt better. But I actually drove myself to the hospital. It wasn't that far because I was on post. I was, still active at the time at work, sitting at my desk. And I'm like, what the hell? I gave myself that shot. It still wasn't working. My eyes was watering from me being around cats. Eyes watering, nose. Look like I was crying. Snotty nose, the whole thing. Parasites. So hence, I took care of that. I was like, oh, the parasites be fucking you up. Parasites be doing all kind of things in there. And look, you get your apothecary together, you be going to the doctor less and less. Remember, when you go to the doctor for the emergencies, like when you cut a limb or something like that, or you get in a car accident, or somebody physically harmed you, like breaking your ribs and all this other crazy crap. Mm-hmm. That's all. Just want to go there. That's when you want to, you're just want to go see a doctor annually for your checkups and so on, like stuff like that. Just like this information purposes only. So I got to throw it out there like that because it's no joke. I know, Riri. Thank you for the babe for the congratulations. I receive it. I receive all that love. Look, I receive it because she's a doll baby. I can't wait to go see. I see it this Monday. I was giving my daughter her free time. I was like, okay, let you be with the baby because she wanted me there during delivery. But since this stuff, only one person can go in the delivery room, and one person could go in in the room. And I'm like, y'all doing all this. Where can I be? Outside in the car. So what I don't like driving 4 hours to go sit in the car. I'm like, And I wanted the dad, her fiance, I wanted him in there cutting the cords and doing everything. And I got so many pretty pictures, but thank you. Like I said, if y'all want to see her picture, it's on the Facebook channel. Y'all can go on Facebook, Herbalist Viola, and you'll see my grandbaby, my granddaughter. Yes. So anybody got any questions? No questions. But yes, the maps. It's a lot of survival. I'm not going to talk survival here. Maybe next Friday I'll do another live. And then we could talk survival tips. But anybody got any questions for us about these free doctors? Look, laughing the best. Just like music. Y'all know y'all be getting it on. Sweating. Y'all know y'all gotta dance. I'm telling you, don't think like I was talking about going back to way back when we first started. When the last time you danced? I mean, just got up and dance. Stop waiting to get invited to out. Go there and dance. Go dance. Get up and dance. Put some music on. Even when you're cooking, you need to be dancing. Because you be cooking with love. Remember, we don't want that cortisol. We should not be cooking with a cortisol energy. We should not have cortisol. You shouldn't be stressed because you should be stirring with love. You know how would grandma be in? Like, dang, grandma, you put your foot in them grains. But yeah, I know what I'm talking about. We need to be cooking with love. So go on there next time you cooking. Don't be aggravated. Go on there and cook with love. That food going to taste so much better. Like, trying to think of this Christmas with forgot the name of the movie. Well, with David E. Talbert with can't even think of the actors, but it was with Danny Glover, and he just couldn't get the recipe. And she was trying to make that sweet potato pie. Y'all remember that? Because guess what he was doing? He was cooking aggravated. He had cortisol all going through his body, making his mind. And the little girl said, "Granddaddy, smile." Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Remember that? He cooked with love. He been there. And then they finally found the recipes, and he cooked with love. And at the end, they loved that pie. Because guess what? It was grandma. It was grandma's spirit. Grandma coming through granddaddy. That love. And he served that pie. And Monique was like, she wanted to cry. Like, this is the best thing in the world. And she got them kids downstairs. Monique, I'll tell you, Monique ain't no joke. Monique, I love her. I love Monique. I be acting like that. So y'all be seeing this other facade because, sometimes you got to take the mask off. I'm like, Piccolo, it's me. Yeah. Whoo, but Monique be killing me. But how she got the family down and they ate that pie? Because we cook with love. A lot of us be cooking. We all stressed out. Free doctor. Tell me in a free doctor. Free doctor. And when the last time you really laughed? I mean, laughed to where you cried. That'd be some tears of joy. Just telling you. So these are the doctors that I'm speaking about that everybody asks me, damn, what the hell is these free doctors? So you mean I could go and find a doctor for free? Yes. Not the free clinic. I'm not talking about the free clinic. I'm talking about getting out in the sun, the moon, the stars, getting out with the family, laughing, enjoying, looking at them smile. You smile, meditation. Y'all know our kids, especially talking about some ADHD, dairy. But anyway, your kids, teach them to meditate, teach them to purge, teach them to woosah and get that out. Because y'all notice how before this crap, people was promoting that. Hey, we made this room so your kids can come in there and they can just meditate. Y'all remember that? They showed a whole bunch of because we was getting into the realm of the health realm of taking back our energy. I know our currency is energy. We taking back our energy and we healing ourselves because the answers is inside. I tell you that answers are inside, and we purging. And instead of little Tyrone clocking Tanner, he's Musa, and he's like, in his mind, I know he called me out my name. He talked about my mama. He playing the dozens. And our kids, y'all gotta teach our kids how to play the dozens without getting fleshly angry. Come on now. Come on. We can't raise no punks. They be calling your mama black, burnt, fat, and all this. Y'all can't be getting mad and want to pull out a gat and get somebody. No. Woosah. Woosah. Sometimes I be telling the truth, but we need the woosah. Free. That's the free doctor I'm talking about. Free. Yeah, sometimes I be mad. I be like, the hell you said? What you do? I be like, woosah. Viola, take it back. Go out there. Get that negative energy. Bury your feet up to your knees and get that energy out. Y'all understand the earth wants that energy, that negative energy, because it gives you power to energy. This is why you earthing. That's earthing. That's the real thing. Grounding and earthing is the same thing. Same thing. But they even got earthing mats and all that. And no, I ain't gonna tell you which ones to get. You gotta do the research for yourself because you different. And then we all have different issues because we all been around different people with their microbiome, their fungus and their fungi and their viruses. And I've been so many places overseas and different parts of the United States and drank so much different waters. So my health is different from your health, and hence these are free doctors. I'm trying to tell you, free doctors. But anybody got any questions? I'm sorry. Yes, live with Viola. You're right, Miss Riri. You know, when I was little, like I wanted people to call me Ree because my middle name, don't laugh, y'all. My middle name is Renata. And I got tired of Viola. I was like, why is my name Viola? But my family called me Viola. But hence, I say Viola. But I was like, let me go with Riri. I don't like my middle name either. I didn't like my first, last. So I was like, okay, you can call me my last name. You know, when I got in the military, I was like, okay. But as soon as I had like, Viola, that's my grandmama name. That's my aunt name. And they be like 60 and 90. I'm like, y'all shut up and stop teasing me about my name. But anyway, I know I'm putting too much TMI on this live, so I shouldn't be going live. See, now I'll make sure I be different on a live next time. But anyway, I wanted to name myself Riri. But anybody got any questions? You said Gunther has a book on the paradigm of foods he sells olive oil. Yes. Yes. It's more than $40 a bottle. They be like 50. You look with Dr. Gunther. His bottles, look, his bottles. Let me see. I wanted to get up and get it because I got some of his products. I'm not gonna lie, I got some of his products because he has the best olive oil. Hence, it's $50 per bottle. It's like $49.99. Gina, it's like $49.99. But if you buy a big bottle, because that's what I use in my products. That's why the prices is the way it is, because I use his products and I add that because his is the purest Moroccan olive oil. Hence, that's why I'm trying to get a connection in Morocco. Woo, same thing, like the earth is upside down. Y'all know, if you actually look at the if you turn Africa upside down, it's like a placenta. So I'm just going there. Y'all know. Thank you. Hey, Sunflower 10. Let's see. I don't know what Adrian is saying. It says UVM dot to. I don't know if that's another language. I'm not even gonna try to hear. Yes, Mike, grounding is vital. I don't care what anybody say, grounding is vital. Same thing with meditating, because some of y'all, we get so mad that a blood vessel, I can't even say it, a blood vessel could pop. That's how sometimes mad we get. Sometimes I be flipping out. I'm like, dang. My kids say I be going from telling truth to I be going from 1 to 1,000 quick. I be like, yeah. Could be some F shit. You be like, man, but bring it down, bring it down. You know, they be pulling the wool over our eyes, lying. That's why I said you got to unlearn some stuff. You got to unlearn a lot of stuff. Let's see. Mushrooms. Yes, mushrooms. Good for getting off chicken. Well, yeah, look. That's what I was going to tell her. There's so many vegan recipes. And we need to, when we go vegan, please, family, if you go vegan, go raw. Go raw, because then you won't say, let me get some pasta, let me get some rice, because you ain't gonna eat that raw. But that's vegan. Yes. You can add the noodles, but make sure it's like chickpea noodles. Make sure it's the better noodles, because that's the carbs that kind of be jacking us up, getting us clogged. And you be wondering why, when you already know studies gonna come out to more vegans died than meat eaters. Yeah. Because the wheat was jacked up. The flour was jacked up, and all the other things in between the lines. So I'm gonna leave that on that animal, and yeah. So yeah. So because there's a lot of things I can't say on YouTube, but that's why they're gonna come out that studies, and when you see that person not eating mushrooms, which you need to eat mushrooms like the cauliflower steaks, mushrooms. That's what we use as meat, jackfruit, and yeah, that sour sap. Yeah, we need to get back, and we need to eat rutabaga, less white potatoes. So yeah, that's some good eating, y'all. Some good eating. Thank you, G. Thank you, Gina. Yes, that mushrooms. Should we be drinking spring water or distilled water? Both, CB. Both. Whatever you can get. I just say distilled water because I'm always thinking about your pockets. Yeah, I know. I know. I was told, because I gotta start worrying about what people can't afford and give you right. Spring water, distilled water, well water, reverse osmosis, and then you do have the alkaline water. Only reason why I don't promote alkaline water, and only reason I don't really talk about alkaline water, is because some people do alkaline water different ways. They do alkaline different ways. And me, when I want to alkaline some water, I'll just have, some key lime in water. I'll have some lemon in water. So that's the only reason why I don't say that. So both. I do distilled water because it's only like 60 cents for a gallon. Y'all see the spring water now, $1.50, sometimes $2. Like, what the hell? That better be the right spring water. Just saying. So let me see. Facts. We doing a lot of fasting. Yes. And hence, fasting is free. Didn't I say fasting is free? Fasting is free. Detoxing. Y'all know detoxing is free too. Let me show you how about detoxing. So the way detoxing is free when you go to bed on an empty stomach. Hence, I'm going to say it again. Detoxing is going to bed on an empty stomach, and all you had was 4 ounces of living water. Hence, you go back to my videos when I say living water. That's putting your little herbs in the water. I don't even care if it's some leaves chewed up, but hence that's why you use the juice or you blend it. You could do 4 to 8 ounces. I wouldn't do 12 ounces of water because you're going to get up in the middle and go to the bathroom. You're going to. And when I talk about taking water right before you go to bed, the free detoxing type, this is you going to bed, but you it's got to be 4 hours between the last time you had anything liquid to drink or any foods. 4 hours. It must be 4 hours. Because like I said in most of my videos, 4 hours, make sure everything is out of your belly. When I mean your belly, we're talking about the stomach. Because some of us hold our intestines and be like, oh, my belly hurts. And because your intestines is one that be jacking you up, not your belly. But it takes 4 hours to get everything out your stomach. So when everything's out your belly, then you go to sleep. But right before, that's when you drink 4 ounces. 4 ounces of clean water, living water. That's a free detox. Yeah. Free detox. Let's see. I'm trying to see raw. Yep. Raw is law. Tell him, Mike. Tell him. Oh, let's see. It's called EpiPen. Yeah. I be cutting up. I gotta look. I have to have an EpiPen. Them things are like $700. Y'all know that? I was like, what? Thank God for the VA, because I couldn't afford them EpiPens. Some EpiPens, look, it all depends on what you're allergic to, the price of the EpiPens. The one I have is between $900. But yes, thank you. Thanks, Gina. Thank you. That's why I don't go live. Because look, when I do a video, I can edit that and put that in there. Like, girl, what you saying? Cut that out. So, yeah. So, please provide the best herbs to hair growth. I did a video on hair growth. Let me look. I'm gonna look it up real quick. So the best thing we're talking about skin health, and because listen, y'all know we be damaging our skin when we doing stuff, right? It's the health of your skin. This is what we need to take care of. When your skin is not healthy, Y'all know that, right? A lot of us be putting all that stuff. I'm not even go there because I did talk about in the podcast because somebody asked me and was asking why they have alopecia and all this other stuff. We cause it. We cause it. We do. Because look, you 100% responsible for everything you do. You know that, right? After 18, because your mama want to kick you in the head, your daddy kick you in the head at 17. Who you talking about? You ain't grown. Even we 18. I think it's around the age of 21 or 25. Look, my daughter 32, and I still be bugging her, baby. Like, why you keep treating me like a baby? And I'm like, yeah, I know why. But back to the skin and the nails and the hair. Your hair, you need to check the skin health. Doing a massage and going in there, yes. Yeah, you have to go there first. And then what are you eating? What are you doing to your body? What are you causing? Are you clogged? A lot of us, our blood is dirty. Our lymphatic system is slowly moving. It's clogged. And every time I exercise, unclog them, them lymph nodes and lymphatic system. You got to do that. Okay. So bee pollen, barley grass, horsetails, and we talk about jig-sink, the panax, so the PANAX. Now that's the more expensive one. So we can't be cheap with our health. We can't be cheap. Because look, some things I can't say. So when you look at the natural antibiotic, the price. So if you go back and look at my cold pack, in that thing, with those items, that's like maybe $10, right? But you can make so many different herbal medicines, your own antibiotic. That's what I'm talking about, the fire side. You can make your own antibiotic that has no side effects. And then you take the other, y'all know what I'm talking about. Go to your doctor, get your prescriptions, and go slide your card and pay for that. Yeah, co-pays be 20 and 50 and something dollars. That's why I be like, can we get the generic brand? Can I? I'm just saying. But also you got dandelion, rose hips, calamine, and we got to look at other things. For hair growth, we got horsetail, like that. You got oat straw, cayenne pepper. Y'all better give them purple sage healthy living and get you some cayenne pepper. I think that should be everybody's. Like I saw Christmas and Mother's Day coming up. What's nothing going on in April? What's March Madness? This is March Madness. Look, I know sports ain't really out. They can't cancel some stuff with baseball. I read a lot of those streaming when it comes up on your feed. Like, dang, baseball. What? You even think about the Airbnb, Viola Focus. Okay, so you ever notice that um, a lot of our elders have issues with blood pressure, something with their heart, and all these other things that just help with the cayenne pepper. So with these holidays, don't be afraid to give somebody a colon cleanse for their birthday. Mother's Day, that'd be like the best present that could maybe save their life. Cayenne pepper, colon cleanse, anything. Like I said, a garlic MSM, anything could save somebody's life. That's it. That's the only thing. That's where my heart be. I'd be like, if they just had some cayenne pepper. What you think I bought my mom? She's like, what is this? I just got her 4, because Mama D sell the 1 ounce and a 2 ounce. I told her she need to start selling 3 ounces. 1 drop, family, 1 drop. And 4 ounces of water. It's hot. It is hot. Very hot. But anyway, we're talking about saving your life. So cayenne pepper, circulation. Some of us don't have no circulation, cut off circulation. Pores are damaged, skin's damaged. You definitely need milk thistle. You need garlic. You need some turmeric. You need all that. Parsley, moringa. We need that. Some of us ain't taking the vitamins and minerals. Some of us are lacking magnesium. I'd be like, you need that iron. A lot of us lacking those things. So when you lack certain You should have all of your vitamins and minerals daily. That's why they say daily. So when you lack any one of those vitamins, it can throw you off, especially magnesium. You don't think magnesium, and with magnesium, vitamin D, and vitamin C, you need the magnesium for some stuff to absorb, the vitamin D to absorb, to make sure it gets into through your bones, to get into your plasma. When it say that iron and magnesium and some selenium, get them free radicals out your body. We got to protect that DNA, but we got to look at the overall, what we lack. When we lack something, what you think is going to happen to your body? Hence, we already have a poor digestive. Come on. A lot of us are not chewing like we need to. We're mixing watermelon with something. No. And hence, when I showed you the watermelon, that was just for you to drink that water. But the watermelon should be eaten alone. Please, you're eating watermelon, eat it by itself. Wait 20 minutes before it empty your stomach. Empty your stomach. A lot of us don't realize it takes 40 hours. I know it's wrong. Like, however, 40 hours for a meal to process from the time you eat it to come out when it's meat involved. I threw that in there because it's very important that you know that. Because remember, it has to go through your stomach, your small intestines, and then the large intestines. And y'all know how long the small intestines? It's bigger than Shaq. You be like, what the hell? It's taller than Shaq. So imagine adding your stomach. Imagine adding this part of your body, your mouth. Stretch out your stomach, your esophagus, going down to your big intestines. I mean, your small intestines, then your colon, and then come out. It can be 40 hours. A lot of people's packed is traffic jam and impacted and all that stuff. And that's where I'm at. That's my lane. That's my area. But I talk about these free doctors because a lot of us are not using the free doctor. A lot of us like, I ain't got time to walk. And I'm going to sit here and watch my TV because my favorite show's on. You're like, you better get that show and get up and walk. So I challenge you, if you got to watch your favorite show, like I said, walk during the show and sit down during the commercial. You be like, Viola, I hate you and I love you too. I'm just saying, I know I've been on here a while. Yes, people definitely need iron. Tara, yes. Yep. I don't think your middle name. Oh, see, I don't like it. I be like, what you get, Renata? What the hell is... Okay. Cayenne pepper, yes. Game changer, yes, on all levels. If y'all don't get the cayenne pepper, why do you think I'm always promoting the cayenne pepper? Yes, Herbalist Cream sells the cayenne pepper too. He does. He does. But his main thing is that black seed oil. That's the goal. You think you should be living without that either? Hence, I'm talking about free doctors, but black seed oil, that take care of them seasonal allergies too. Y'all ain't know that? Just like a lot of people, they have qualms because, I'm not going to say other people's names, but they be like, you shouldn't drink alcohol or you shouldn't take alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, but I do put alcohol in my products because it pulls out stronger and it pulls out all the properties and you get the tincture, hence the tincture. Now, if you is ever sick and something's going on, you need a shot of vodka. It opens up them blood. It opens you up and you be like, dang, why I feel better? Alcohol is needed on special occasions like emergencies. Hence, that's the main reason why I was saying in your go bag, you need little shots of alcohol. You need little shots. Them little shots and things when you go up to the counter. I know when y'all go to liquor store because I be going to liquor store. I be going to liquor store. I got this one special place I go because I try to get the non-gram. I try to get the organic and it's expensive alcohol. Woo! But anyway, telling my secrets. You get the alcohol and you going in there and you buying the big glasses and I be getting the big old vodka. Sometimes I get the Everclear, and in my case, it'd be like 6. We're like, what the hell, you're an alcoholic? And they be looking like, you look like you 12. And I'm like, but anyway, I be looking at them like, dang, she drink a lot. And plus, we stocking up. Yeah, I hope y'all still stocking up. Look, looking at my face. I hope that go bag is still on point. But that was the only reason. I'm going way back to my first video when y'all saw me shy, scared. The camera come on, my mind's blank. I be like, they're looking at me. But I was like, now I'm a little more comfortable. So, and then you see me clowning, acting up. But that's why you take the alcohol. Because the alcohol does something to your body, something to your blood. And when I take my shots every day. We're not talking about, taking alcohol every day. Hence, they say it's okay to have wine, but that's not my lane. There's other herbalists that teach that. You could probably reach out to Mike. You can reach out to Ginger. If you see in here, it says Gina G, herbalist. If you see M, Jinx, herbalist. Those are my brothers and my sisters from other mothers. But that's my family. That's my family. So y'all reach out to them. They probably, hit them back channel or go to their YouTube page. And they definitely got Facebooks. Look them up. Mike, if you text me, y'all text me y'all business names. Y'all know y'all got my phone number. I can shout you out, and they can have your websites and all that stuff too. So just hit me up and I can shout it out. But family, make sure y'all pack little things of vodka, because sometimes people be dog sick and they tired. And same reason why I was putting the essential oils, you put like a drop of essential oil. Same thing with, telling some secrets now, same thing with selenium, same thing with, even if you take the cinnamon. Y'all didn't even know cinnamon had all those properties. But pain, inflammation, you'd be like, it does all that? Shoot. And some of the stuff even kick you not to smoke. I almost said something else. So I gotta check. I gotta be thinking and saying my words carefully. But family, I'm about to end. I know, Gina. I know. I just be cutting up. But anybody other questions before I get out? Because yeah, that act is no joke. That act is actually, y'all need to read that Patriot Act. Is yeah, it's no joke. It's no joke. I'm not gonna get all in here because I'm retired military, so I know what it say. All them pages. It's a lot of pages. Y'all need to read it. But let's see. Yeah, jackfruit. Gina's telling you about jackfruit when I was saying for those who wants to get off chicken, because beef and pork is not your friend. I know I said it, not your friend. And if you get you some organic chicken, that wild chicken or wild turkey, or if you gotta eat the pork and beef, and I could be wrong. I don't, I'm about to say something crazy, so y'all can put in the chat. Look, if you can get it kosher, you get it kosher. They slaughter it with love. They, it's not violent, so you're not eating no violence. And yeah, it's supposed to be cleaner. So I just want to put it there. But all right, family, I don't see that there's not a lot of questions. I know I've been on here a long time, and if y'all don't have any questions, next week we'll speak a little bit about Matt Reed. If y'all have questions about I ain't talking about current events. I will talk about prepping, and we could talk about some I don't know, whatever y'all want to talk about. Not whatever. Scratch that. I'll have something. Survival skills, all those good things. So. And please use those free doctors. Please. You need to smile, laugh, get out in the sun. You need to get out there, do some exercise. Exercises are so free. Kegels, for those who got that collapse. You feel like something's about to come out. You need to do some Kegels. Men, you have to make sure you don't wear no tighty whiteys. Women, we have to wear, if you got BV or constant yeast infections, sometimes it's too moist down there, even though it's supposed to stay moist. Sometimes we're too dry. So, Okay, so I want to adjust that real quick. A lot of women, if you're having a lot of pain, that means you could be dry. You'd be like, how the hell am I dry down there? Yeah, a lot of hormones and our pH balance, our levels are off. Hence, that's why we get a lot of cramping. And we're talking about the ones that don't have that cycle. And you be wondering why it hurts. Yeah, BV, you need to pick the, like I said, the boric acid. I'll put it down in the description. I'm not going to promote, but I will promote Herbalist Luna. I will promote Moonflower. Women, y'all know what the Moonflower, that's your JJ, that's the Yoni. Moonflower Herbal Wellness. I will put her down there, and everybody that got issues down there, go right to her. Women who wants to have babies, who have fertility issues, go to Herbalist Luna, Moonflower Herbal Wellness. I'm just telling you. And everybody on here, y'all talk to your family. Go and get grandma and granddaddy some cayenne pepper. They be like, woo, child, I've been know about this, but you be like, well, why you ain't taking it? You be like, grandma, mama. Now, if you knew it back from your grandparents, why are you not taking it? Why are you not taking it? And I did want to say this. Only reason why I said, let me speak about walking and free doctors. If there's one culture, is it culture, nationality? I'm being a clown because I'm live and I should have looked it up. It's one race of people. I'll put it like that. It's one race of people that walks faithfully. And they be like 80, 90 years old. You be like, they sure out here every morning. They be out like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Come on. If you know what I'm talking about, put the nationality or the race in the chat, because I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say which race it is, but they will get up and walk every day. I see the same man walk every day, and it'd be like 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. They get up, right? Well, not really 6. In between, it really is between 6 and 10. 6 o'clock. So wherever you are, it all depends on how strong the sun is, but they in there during that daylight, and they're getting that first set of when you sun gaze and get that vitamin D, and they walk in, they relax, and you be like, how they so young? How they so fit? Because they're doing them 10,000 steps a day. They're moving their body, which we don't. We be lagging down. Let me eat me some popcorn and lay here and go to sleep. Hence, you're going to sleep on a full stomach. Never going to sleep on a full stomach, but I can't stop you for what you do. But that race of people, come on, family, show me some love. I know, CB, I said bye, but I be going extra. But put down the race of people if y'all know who I'm talking about. If you ever get up in the morning and you see people walking, and y'all live in a diverse community. I'm in this area. I'm in Columbia area in Maryland. So I see them walking. I see them walking, and they'll have their hands behind their back, and they just walking. She looks in her face. She looks like she's above 70, and I'm like getting it in. She be walking a little faster than me, and then she all short. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know which race of people I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna say there. I know y'all probably got off, but I got 17 people. Please like, share. Tell people. I'm like going on 2 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and here. I gotta end. But yes, that's what we need to do. And that's one thing we don't do. And then you wonder why it's less doctors. You wonder why they don't need to go see a doctor. You see it, and most of them are doctors. I'm being honest. I'm not being, racist or anything like that. Most of them are doctors. Most of them are in that health arena. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, yes. Taking care of them kidneys, definitely them kidneys, especially your hormones. You want your healthier hair? Tell them, G. See? Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. I'm going to go ahead and end, family. Love you. Love you. Herbalist Viola. Bye, family.